What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent, and today we are in Barksdale, a brand new community by MI Homes here in Leander, but only barely, something I'm going to talk about more in a minute. But in this video, we're going to give you a first look at this brand new community, a smaller one, only about 100 homes, here in one of the best locations, like all things included, here in Leander. Let's jump in the car. I want to talk about the houses. We're going to talk about some numbers, give you a great sense of what it's like to actually move here, and I'm going to tell you about why this home's so special. We're also going to take a quick look in the model home just to give you a sense of the product they're building out here. So if you're researching into this neighborhood, this is going to be the ultimate guide for you. Let's jump in the car. I got a lot to show you. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, I want to start off this video talking about its location, because by far and away, in my opinion at least, that is definitely the biggest selling point for this neighborhood, is just where we are. Now, a lot of my buyers, you guys that reach out to me, that I come up to Leander, feel like it's very far away. Feel like commuting is pretty far if you want to get into Austin, if you want to get to the Domain, you know, for things to do. This community, while it technically is Leander, we're like this close to Cedar Park, just down the road from here, right off of Ronald Reagan, Palmer Lane. Palmer becomes Ronald Reagan once you cross 1431. We are right next to it. Now, what does that mean for you? It means shopping is right around the corner. All of your daily things like HEB, Starbucks, all that, 5 minutes. Super, super close. We're also really close to Cedar Park Town Center. You've got easy access to Palmer Lane as well as 183 if you're looking to commute into places like Apple, which is like a 15-minute drive down Palmer from here. Super easy. Places like Google, Indeed, whatnot, the Domain, all the different offices that you've got there are all so close to this location, because we're south of where most of the traffic builds up. You know, the people that live on the communities farther up Ronald Reagan do complain about traffic at rush hour times. You're on the very south edge of that all here, making this such a convenient location. I can't harp on that enough with this specific neighborhood. Also, day-to-day things, we're really close to Gary Park, which is over 1,000 acres of sports fields and outdoor activities. They've got a little train that runs around for small kids. Really, really cool to have that just around the corner. If you're into biking, they've got tons of bike trails. They've got tons of walking trails. It really is pretty special. That's where I learned to drive a stick shift car, if you didn't know that. I grew up just around the corner from here, and we're zoned here for top-rated Leander ISD schools like Rouse High School, for example, just down the street, down Crystal Falls Parkway, known for not only some of its sports opportunities, but some really great academic programs as well. It's heralded around this whole area as one of the best high schools you can go to. Now, before I show you into the model home, let's talk some hard numbers. Now, again, there's only about 100 homes in this community. It's a smaller community, which is great for just lesser traffic. You're gonna have, you know, fewer cars coming in and out, which is great if you've got a family, if you want to be able to let your kids bike through the neighborhood, those type of things. But it's also not going to offer a ton of different opportunities for lots, so definitely get in early. And speaking of those homes, there's a good range of homes in here, from about 3 to 5 bedrooms, from about 2,300 square feet all the way up above 3,300. So there really is kind of something for everybody. There is a good number of greenbelt lots as well. There's some cul-de-sac lots. Now, if you're watching this shortly after we publish it, there are still a good number of lots available. So if you're looking for a premium home site, something with no neighbors behind or a cul-de-sac, reach out sooner than later, because there are some opportunities. Speaking of HOA, like you can kind of see over my shoulder here, there's no particular like amenity center, like a pool or anything with this neighborhood. So if that's something that's important to you, this is probably not the community for you, but there's a lot of things nearby to solve that. Lifetime Fitness, the YMCA, a whole bunch of easy places very, very close to here that can solve that for you. The small HOA fee of only $70 a month does include your common areas, some walking trails that are currently in, some more that are going to be going in, and of course your common areas. Your grass maintenance, all of those fun things are of course included in those HOA fees as well. And for $70, it's really nice to have a low HOA fee if you're not going to have some of those. So you can allocate those funds to a private gym membership or something like that. One other little thing too, you can get 3-car garages on a lot of these lots. Some of them even come standard. There's even some 2.5-car garage. So you can't put a car in there, but it's a big wide bump out in there. Perfect for kids bikes, an extra freezer, all of those things that you might need in your home. You can have have that opportunity here. And pricing here is going to start in the mid 600s and generally doesn't run up beyond about the $750,000 mark. Of course, it varies depending on options you choose, lot premiums, and of course the size of the home. But it's a pretty reasonable budget, especially to be in this location. You know, we're right across the street from multi-million-dollar houses here, and it's because this location is so desirable. It's really, really cool to have such a great product, especially a new construction product here in this area. Now we're pulling up to the model home right now. I'm going to give you just a little sneak peek. This is a great example of what MI Homes is building here. So I'm going to sneak you through there real fast, take a quick look around, and then we'll jump right back in. Now, if you're interested in Barksdale, I certainly hope this video was helpful for you to kind of make that initial decision if this would be the right place for you and your family. And if it was, if I can be that real estate resource of choice for you, whether you're looking to buy in 3 weeks or in 3 years, let's connect. My personal contact info is on the screen and down below. I'd love to not only help you through the process to make the right decision on the right home, the right community, all of those things for you, but also help guide you through the new build process. Make sure you're confident you know what you're getting yourself into so that it can be an enjoyable experience, because this is a big investment for you and your family, and I love to be a part of it. Thanks for watching on this one. I'll see you guys next time.